That's right, another side episode. Just how much side stuff is in this game? A lot. There's a lot of side stuff in this game.
Bursts of character development, character building, relationship building, world building, and getting you attached, followed by bursts of story. Early in the game, there's a lot of the side stuff. Later in the game, there's more of the story. Such is the nature of Trails. It wasn't really our intention to release so many of these in a row.
But if we tried to go further, it'd be a little awkward.
So anyway, here's some stuff from the evening of 4/16 after meeting up with Millium in the classroom. Lots and lots and lots of Millium today.
Yay!
Next up, we are moving ahead with the plot, but there's still more side stuff because...
Of course there is. We wanted to spread everything out, but sometimes things don't go according to plan.
Anyway, we ain't just making excuses. This stuff is fun. It's fun, darn it. And we have a lot of fun with it. And we hope you'll enjoy it too.
We did.
So we took the time to open this map of Erebonia. Cool, huh? Something interesting we found. This Osgiliath Basin. Osgiliath, you say.
Gileath Osborne? Born from Osgiliath, perhaps?
Here's something we do know about Osborne that is most definitely true. The man was shot in the heart in front of a lot of people, fell over dead, or maybe not dead,
And
but
it wasn't.
fell over and was bleeding everywhere. Then, with no real explanation, appears later completely fine. Obviously, we currently have no idea what's going on, but this is something just made me think. Regardless of the plot of this game, things like Rutger Klossel and Azure Siegfried coming back to life. Okay.
Whatever do you mean, David? Azure Siegfried is a completely new character.
Aside from that, we know of one person who has, as far as everyone is concerned, died, but is somehow still alive, and for that matter, has been alive for a really long time. Like a really long time. Who might that be? Leanne Sandlot.
A.K.A. Arianrod of Ouroboros.
Just to say again, Sandlot died, and then a few hundred years later is still alive. Is it possible that the reason that Osborne was not killed by being shot in the effing heart and bleeding everywhere is because he died and just came back to life on his own? Like Sandlot apparently did? As it turns out, Reen has an interesting connection to Valimar. Valimar was Emperor Dreikel's divine knight.
And Reen's had a few of Emperor Dreikel's memories sort of surge in his brain.
Right, they're straight up memories from Dreikel's. Now, maybe he's a reincarnation of Dreikel's or something like that, but maybe he's not. What we do know is he has a connection to Dreikel's, and we also know that mysteriously, sort of out of nowhere, Osborne is Reen's father. So in those shrines, in Cold Steel 2, this is the person that we saw in Emperor Dreikel's memories. Doesn't that kind of look a little bit like Osborne?
Maybe a distinct feature or two that they share?
Just like how Ouroboros and the Gralsritter are parallel organizations, there are many other examples in Trails of a sort of, dualism isn't the right word, maybe parallelism. The theory that I'm currently operating under is the assumption that Osborne is actually Dreikel's, and just like Sandlot, is still alive and cannot die.
Is immortal somehow.
Somehow. It just seems to make sense to me that both Dreikel's and Sandlot, two revered heroes of Erebonian history, both are under the same circumstances. However, the way they chose to react to things was completely different, which is why they're currently completely apart. If I'm right, of course. Now, what does this have to do with Osgiliath Basin?
Well, it's not like Dreikel's can go around using his actual name in the modern time. If Dreikel's was born in this region...
For instance, in this remote town in the middle of nowhere, Ulster, we know he had common blood.
Right. Born in Osgiliath, Gileath Osborne. It's the perfect name and what I approve of.
You just don't have a place called Osgiliath
Right.
and a character named Gileath Oz. It's like, if you're going to have to come up with various names throughout your life, why not, eventually go to something geographical like this?
Yeah.
And we also know from Red Moon Rose that there are people who are very long-lived and are vampires. Now, maybe that's Sandlot and Dreichels, maybe it's not, I don't know. But we get this information. So that's what we're thinking.
We're on to you, Osgiliath.
And if it's just a coincidence, and it's the biggest coincidence I've ever seen, and there are no coincidences in trails. Except maybe running into people. That happens sometimes.
I don't believe you. Oh, so you're telling me that all I have to do is just click this box here and that'll mark that there's a mine there, right? Hey, Lecter, how much longer is this gonna take? Out of patience already? Sorry to tell you, but we just got started right now.
Couldn't pull him away from Minesweeper, huh?
The information I'm about to receive is highly classified. Instructor Schwarzer, please leave this room and take the blabbermouth with you.
Ah, I understand! Yeah, understood, sorry.
Well, now's as good a chance as any. Why don't you all go for a nice stroll around town, taking the sights? It seems like every time she's around, no one can concentrate on their work. Aw, you're just a big party pooper.
So, you're the Intelligence Division's White Rabbit. You went to the main campus alongside Schwarzer, right?
Yep, guilty as charged. And you're really the Golden Rakshasa herself? I didn't expect you to be such a smoking hot babe.
Well, I'm flattered. Millium, you really need to think a bit more before you open your mouth.
Why?
Don't worry, it's fine. I get that all the time from anyone brave enough to approach me. Well, feel free to look around the campus as much as you like before duty calls you away. No door here will be closed to you, fellow THORS alumni.
Hey, thanks. That's real nice of you.
You do remind me of Black Rabbit, but you two certainly have your differences, such as everything except your height. Ah, can you see it, Instructor? Off in the distance, the great train running through the sky. Some call it the Galaxy Express. I believe in me heart of hearts that it's out there somewhere watching over all of us. Oh no, it's already evening. I'm gonna end up on the student council at this rate.
What's he gnawing about?
Oh, Instructorine. And who are you? Are you a student? You kinda look like one.
Hiya, I'm Millium. I'm one of Reed's classmates.
I'm just showing her around the campus. I thought I'd show her the resident crazy guy. By the way, if you need some advice, Pablo, I'd be happy to help. Looks like you're having some trouble choosing a club.
Sort of.
Really? You're my savior! Please give a hand! It's not that I'm having trouble choosing a club, it's that I'm having trouble starting one.
You gotta pick your club. Shouldn't that be fun?
Completely opposite from Altina. Completely opposite from Altina. Well, right now I've not got a Scooby.
Right?
I've got to start all over for square one. How do you mean? Also, what did you say?
Ruby, Ruby, Roo!
Well, I've actually got a wee bit of a reputation for being pure into trains and railways.
Really?
Perhaps you may have noticed. I wanted to start a railway club, but couldn't find anyone else to join. I was hoping that old Tina girl would be perfect if she didn't know what to do, but alas, she already joined a different club. I was running out of time, so I went to the principal to ask if I could start a club by myself. It didn't take her long to shoot me down and tell me I'm a boring guy, though.
Oh, that's mean.
Really? I see. Aye, she started getting it all about this, about I don't even know what I'm saying. I didn't ken nothing how club activities are for demonstrating the composure of a citizen of the Empire.
Rain, is this guy talking in code or something?
Yes, he is.
Oh, okay.
If you can ever figure out what he's saying, please tell me.
Don't worry.
And how will you accomplish that sitting around doing something you're already skilled at, she says to me. Yeah, that definitely sounds like her, especially the accent. But if you don't want to end up in the student council, then you need to come up with an alternative.
Ooh, me, pick me! What about a cooking club?
You cannot cook trains!
That's what I did and it was super fun, and not with that attitude, buddy!
You cook trains?
I cook all kinds of stuff with Lammy. You get to eat a bunch of yummy stuff, too!
I'm gonna want to eat the trains! Now, that doesn't sound half bad, actually. But now that you mention it, I hear Sandy started up a cooking club. And again, I'd probably be more keen on eating the food than cooking it.
Well, you know, every club needs a taste tester.
That is what Millium did.
That's no good then.
Hey, he's trying to follow your example and you're shooting him down? I'm sure there are a lot of other available clubs too, right? You didn't want to join any of those? You're not a tea ceremony kind of guy? I don't really fancy any of the other clubs, to be honest. None of them really sing to my heart the same way those trains do. I can see that.
That makes me think of our performance for the school festival. We really sang our hearts out there. I could picture the stage like la la la.
You can?
Yeah.
Wow, you're talking code just like Pablo is, Millium. Yeah, me too. Oh? What'd you do for your school festival? All of us in the old Class 7 did a musical performance. We dressed up and played some rock music.
What?
Really? Oh man, playing rock music sounds pure dead badass! I mean, not as good as trains, but you can sing the songs about the badass trains!
Right?
You seem pretty fired up about that.
I'm always fired up.
No, I'm talking to Pablo.
Oh.
Are you that interested in rock music, Pablo?
Riding off the rails like a crazy train.
Oh my god, that is beautiful. That is it.
All aboard!
I listened to it quite a bit, especially that crazy train. Those sounds that shake your soul like a surging wave, yet feel familiar and nostalgic too. Just like the sound of a beautiful train chugging along the tracks.
Pablo, never change.
I won't. Didn't worry. It seems the thing about you being a train nut wasn't an exaggeration. But you do have something else you're interested in besides trains. Sure, trains are number one, but there can be things other than number one. Huh. Riding a train, thinking about trains, singing rock music about trains to other trains. But don't music clubs have to be like orchestras and the like? Well, not necessarily. Other schools might require that, but here at the branch campus, the clubs are left mostly to the students.
I mean, he still has to find someone else to join the club with.
You can make it more of a modern music club. If you start looking now, you might be able to get some more members.
I bet Gustav plays drums really well.
Hey, that's a good point, actually. I mean, if sitting around staring at Leonora in a swimsuit didn't convince him to join the swimming club, then he still doesn't know what he's gonna do. Huh. A modern music club sounds pretty interesting.
Heck yeah, it sounds super cool.
All right, and time to get moving. I've got till the end of the day. I'm gonna go around asking everyone if they want to join. I'll even try not to mention trains half as often as I normally do, but I don't think I can cut it down more than half. Cheers for the help, Instructor Reen and Miss Millium, was it? Glad to help.
No prob. And you don't need the miss part, seriously.
But will Pablo be able to find anyone on his own this late in the day? Maybe I should hunt down the other students that haven't yet found a club and work on them.
Oh.
But I don't want to miss any dialogue, so we'll do this in a minute.
Victim sighted.
Oh no, be nice to Kyrie, Millium. So as I understand it, he uses an orbital staff. So what's he doing staring at the swords?
Maybe he wants to use a sword because it's more manly.
Poor guy. Like, he should have just gone with the sword then instead of an orbital
He
staff.
probably has a good, affinity for orbital stabs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Wielding a sword would be so cool and manly, but with my skinny arms.
Then you can kick butt with arts. How do you think you win every battle in the first place? Have you never held a sword before, Kyrie? I mean, I've held plenty of swords.
You own one! You own two, in fact!
Yeah, I own two.
Help me.
I think I told the story in Danganronpa 1 of the time that I stuck a broadsword in the ceiling of a college classroom.
Yeah.
I've never held an axe. I mean, I've held an axe for work, but never a weapon axe. Swinging an axe to chop stuff down is really cool.
That's something to add on the bucket list.
Yeah. I guess I've never messed with the spear. Okay, shut up, Damon.
Oh, Instructor Reen. I've tried to in the past, but I'm just not cut out for it.
If you're not cut out for it, and you're not strongly motivated to do it anyway, that's probably true. Well, everyone has their strengths and weaknesses. But if I remember correctly, you use a normal staff, right? That's not something just anyone can get a handle on. You should be proud. In Steel, you don't really get to see anything that special about the Orbital staff. Like in the very beginning, Instructor Sarah tells Elliot and Emma, hey, this thing is brand new and really cool, write up reports on this new weapon. Meanwhile, in Crossbell, where you're seeing its development, like the original Orbital staff that Tio uses is freaking amazing. You can turn it into a gun and into a sword. It's really impressive.
Well, I wonder how far the technology's come since 2.
Well, then again, the normal ones don't need any special functions like this, I guess.
Saying.
In fact, the Orbital staff is what she used to, like, make barriers and heal people.
I guess. I still wish I could use a sword, though. It's so much more manly and cool.
It's not that I don't understand where you're coming from, but he's kind of shallow, but me thinking that feels like I've misunderstood a core aspect of Kyrie.
I know complaining won't do anything, but I can't just give up. Anyway, I'll just sharpen my manliness through other means, like tea ceremonies.
Hey, those are very masculine.
It's hard to take that seriously.
Let's go.
From Millium.
Go forth, Kyrie. Be a proud Erebonian man. Which is largely gonna start with you, like, being proud of yourself first.
Yeah. I've decided. We're going to start the chess club together, Kurt.
Well, thanks for the invite, I guess, but do you even have any experience?
To be honest, I'm still a beginner, but I know the rules at least.
Very well, then. Let's go back to the dorms and see what you've got.
Heck yeah, bring it on! If we're in a club together, I'll definitely be able to figure out your secret to being popular with the ladies.
Well, I promise you, it is not chess. I mean, maybe it is. I guess I don't really know either. My what now? Well, at least they've got their club figured out. Whatever it takes, whatever it takes. I'm not sure I understand what he means, but so long as he's willing to join. In any case, it seems the chess club is all set to go.
Oh, Instructor Reen. I heard from Rachel that you started playing Vantage Masters.
Uh-huh, I have. I want to go spend lots of money on cards. I did receive a deck, but I didn't realize you and Rachel were acquainted.
Well, I keep tabs on all the pretty ladies in town. I picked up Vantage Masters so I could get to know her better.
That's it? I see.
Whatever works.
But it's not working.
Shut up. So, if you have some free time, please play me. I've got to sharpen up so I can sweep Rachel off her feet.
Yeah. You got any cool cards? I'm gonna take them off you, and they'll be mine and not yours. Prepare to get smoked, noob.
Chess Club and Vantage Masters. Man, things are gonna get busy. Even if I can't steal away Kurt's natural pretty boy charm, some of it might rub off on me if I hang around him. I, Sydney, will make a name for myself as the man that took leaves by storm.
Uh-huh. So, what do you think about the swimming club now? Well, watching all of you today made me want to swim too, but you're still thinking about it, huh? Just think. Well, you've got until tomorrow morning to decide. Maybe try talking to some of the others at the dorms? Blah blah rock music? Yeah, that's a good idea. Thanks for the help. Oh, it's no trouble at all. I didn't really do anything. Gustav's really having a hard time deciding.
I wonder if I know anyone who needs another club member.
I should file this information away from now. Well, no matter what you pick, as long as you don't have any regrets, it's all good. Yeah, I need to decide what I want to get out of a club first. I'll spend the rest of today thinking that over. You seem so morose.
I accidentally drank the pool water.
You're kind of unexpectedly pathetic, aren't you?
But this hardship is welcomed. The higher the wall, more fulfillment I feel when I finally
Well done. Are you okay, Wayne?
I'll live. I should drink some water, but if I do, my stomach's going to... After working up a sweat, water tastes so great. Altina left right after practice was over. We're going to be in the same club. I'd like to get to know her. I need to make sure she doesn't get away next time.
Try giving her an order as the head of the club. Even if you're not the head of the club, that may work.
Oh hey, what's this?
This is the dorm's bath. It's split up between boys and girls.
What? You get a bath here? That's so cool.
It's pretty good, not gonna lie.
I want to go in. Come on.
Well, Lecter's waiting on us, but I guess just a quick dip will be fine. This is a pretty bathy game. I don't know what I think about that.
Alrighty, let's go!
Doesn't it just feel like you're intruding on something private? Or maybe I just don't want to watch a dude bathe.
That's probably it.
No, like I said, it's split up between boys and girls.
Aww.
Well, we can actually still talk, though.
Whoa, this is way bigger than I expected. Did that general lady have all this built?
Yeah, that's what I've heard. We only had showers in the old Class 7 dorm, so this is pretty nice.
But man, we really had a blast at Ymir. And playing around with those sheep monsters was fun too.
I don't know, in Nightmare, mobs of creepy sheep or various other types of sheep are actually pretty tough. Yeah, there's no way I'd forget that. You're going all over the continent for your missions, right, Millium? Have you visited any other hot springs or baths?
Oh yeah, all the time. I went to a spa with Claire and Heimdall just the other day. I also tried out the bath at Eustace's mansion. It's super duper huge. He didn't invite me, but I showed up anyway.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I invited him to come join me, but he flat out refused.
Well, no surprise there. You should probably be a bit more modest.
Are you kidding? Look what I'm wearing! Well, not right now, but...
You should probably be a bit more modest?
Maybe. I'd like to go with Tilly sometime, too. Even when we were on the same missions, we never had time to play.
So that's what you're calling her, huh?
Oh, and our combat shells, too. It'll be Millie and Tilly with Lammy and Sammy. Together we'll form a band and solve mysteries. Rawr?
The amount of Scooby-Doo in this LP is greater than 0, thus larger than expected. Well, I'm sure the chance will come. Maybe. Though I'm having trouble imagining Ergetlam or Cloum Soleus holding instruments.
Aw, yeah! That was a great bath. I feel ready and raring to go. Let's get this tour back on track.
You got it.
Here's a milk.
Is this all you do? Sit on benches? Well, I guess you have to conserve your strength so you don't have to eat pets. It looks like she's wrapped up in a reading. I shouldn't bother her. She hates me anyway.
Stop staring at me. Go away.
All right. Now I can make some time for you. You want me to give you a hand? It's already evening, and you'd be able to get more people if there's 2 of us looking. You sure? That'd be a massive help! Of course. I might as well see this through to the end. Now that that's decided, how should we spread out? The campus is pretty big, but there ain't nobody in it. It's like a ghost town. It's pretty scary, honestly. So leave that to me! I can ask around at the dorm later, so could you check the town for me?
Is Valerie going to join?
Can do.
Alrighty, let's go, go, go! Getting the band together.
Now, I know Pablo said he had the campus covered.
I know you wanted to convince Gustav to join the band, but it's possible Pablo will do it.
Oh, good for him, good for him. Wow, it really is Valerie.
Well, I think she's the only other person without a club.
What's she gonna be, the singer? And, like, the shtick of the band is gonna be disgust?
It's already evening. What am I going to do?
That's Valerie from Class 9. I wonder if she's chosen a club yet. Well, let's ask. Hello there, Valerie. Do you have a moment?
Do you have to shout at me from over there? Instructor Schwarzer. And who in the world is that?
Yeah, I should have seen that coming. Just don't worry about it, okay?
I feel like I should.
No, I think you shouldn't waste your time.
I see. A modern music club, huh? Pablo's desperate for members, so I should join, is that it? Well, isn't that kind of you, instructor?
If you don't want to join, that's perfectly fine, too. If you're considering another club, then too bad for Pablo. I'll be more than happy to give you advice either way.
Stop being so sensible.
If it's too difficult to ask the guys, I can do it for you.
Well, no, it's not like that. If you want to do it, then you should just jump in already.
Now, Millium.
I'm helping.
Quit being so aggressive.
Well, I mean, I am a little bit interested.
What? Something that wasn't cynical, cold, and angry?
Oh, don't worry, I'll get to that soon.
Okay, I feel better then. Oh, yeah?
Instructor Schwarzer, have you heard of Northern Rock? And I ain't talking about salt!
Shouldn't laugh about the salt pail, but...
I shouldn't, but it's so easy.
Well, just a name. It's popular in Rimiferia, Northumbria, and Gerai. Pretty much the whole north region of western Zemuria. It's a specific subgenre of rock, right? I'm a little familiar with rock, but not enough to know about any trends in it. He would have known, though, being from Gerai.
Gustav!
That's true!
Gustav's from Gerai!
No, what he was talking about was Crow.
Oh, yeah.
Are you a fan of it?
Somewhat. And I can also play guitar a little.
Uh-huh. Sounds like we've got a match then.
Yep, it's decided. I suppose it might be more interesting than the student council. I guess I could go talk to him about it.
You understand, Billy.
What?
That the principal shot Pablo down for doing something he was already skilled with and interested in. But this is different? She was just being mean to Pablo. Okay, sounds good. If I had to guess, I'd say Pablo is just about done going around the campus by now. I'll give him a call on my Arcus 2.
Man, technology is handy.
I wonder what the range of the Arcus 2 is. Well, I guess we'll find out later.
Pretty far, I'd imagine. I mean, where was Elliot when he called Green? Yep.
Ah, so Pablo already asked you, Gustav. Are you interested in rock music too? Yeah, I'm from near the Aragon mines, so Northumbria and Gerai are practically our neighbors. I'm not sure if that's the reason why, but I grew up surrounded by people who were fans of Northern rock. That said, I'm a total novice when it comes to instruments. Well, learning that's part of the club experience. By the way, can you play any instruments, Pablo?
Maybe the triangle?
Can't say I've got any experience, but I'm pretty good with my hands. Should be no bother. Think I'll ask someone with some experience to show us the ropes, though.
Oh, God, I didn't say I'd join yet.
I take it you're fine with joining the student council, then?
No.
All right, well, I gotcha. You just have to suck it up and get a bash.
What?
I'll do my best to not bother you.
I guess I've got no choice. Very well, I'll join the Modern Music Club.
All right, then it's decided.
Hey, fun fact, Reed's played guitar before.
I've already told the story.
So if you need some tips, go and bug him anytime. I'm helping.
William? Oh, I guess we can ask for a cheeky bit of help now and then. Well, I don't know how much help I can be, but I'll see what I can do. Anyway, here's to the start of the Modern Music Club.
Oh, thanks, Lords.
Cheers to them both of you for helping out.
Yeah, cheers. Oot, whatever. What have I got myself into?
I'm actually pretty curious about the drums. Yeah, I know what all of you were thinking, that I was gonna play the drums. Well, you're right, because sometimes stereotypes are true. I should at least go buy some sticks in Heimdall. Maybe drumsticks, not just sticks. If Valerie's gonna be on guitar, then I'll take bass, the fish. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Pablo, no.
Have to admit, I'm pure excited about this.
If it means I'll stop talking about trains, I'm up for anything. I may be experienced, but I didn't sign up to hold hands and babysit. Oh well, it would be a good way to pass the time at the very least. Get lost, kid. You're bugging me.
It's my turn!
Get lost, instructor. You're bugging me.
You know, these games always take a really long time before they really get started. But even though we've just had one free day to run around and talk to everybody, and then I guess like a small amount of time on the previous day, at this point I feel like we actually have like a pretty good idea about all the characters.
I agree. Trails is really good about characterizing characters.
Yeah, exactly. But like, whereas at first it felt like we didn't know the location or really any of the people in it. Yeah, it's taken us a billion years, but we've actually gotten to spend a lot of time with him, and I feel a lot more attached already, and, you know, more confident in the player's role as, you know, Instructor Reen.
Yeah.
I really like that.
Me too. Next up is story. See you then. Oh no. Aww. He was the guy who was kind of mopey and depressed about something.
Yeah.
Huh.
And not doing anything.